So, first play on defense, I just like to come out here, showcase some pressure, see how he's going to handle it, but I'm really just in a cover, a zone drop. First play, runs the ball. I had a terrible user, and he ends up gashing me for a first down, unfortunately. That's fine. Like I said, just want to be able to have this player think on this first drive, see what they come out in, see what they run, and really just come out in zone most of the plays on this first drive, see what they're going to run. If they're a run-heavy team, they're trying to hit the corner routes, go over top. And here, this is where I made a mistake. Now, I did get the flag for illegal pass downfield, or illegal forward pass, but this player really loved to escape the pocket, work on the move, and either hit someone going across the middle of the field, or he'll just pull the ball down to scramble. And throughout this gameplay, you're really going to see me struggle to stop that for a majority of this game. I do thankfully find it out in crunch time when it matters most. And right here, I was able to bait him into throwing this corner where I stopped it, got the pick with Clay Matthews, in really good field position at the 26. So first play, I always like to come out in wing tight Z, mesh spot, put my tight end on a streak, put my running back on a wheel route, and 9 times out of 10, whenever someone comes out in cover 3, this is a touchdown. So I'm waiting for him to pick the play. I already know this is the money spot. This is the money down, money play here. So go ahead and run it, set it up the way I want to. Like I said, tight end streak, halfback wheel. He ends up sending some pressure here actually on me. Wide open, and I made a terrible read leading to the interception. So back-to-back interceptions on 2 plays between the two of us. So back on defense here, come out in the double mug, but I'm really just dropping back in the zone like I mentioned. Want to make him think, running the ball. And most people don't believe this, but the double mug is a pretty good run defense if you use the middle linebacker and you start on the side of the running back and just loop over. Here he passes it. We get that pass rush off the left side. I love to put my defensive ends as linebackers here. And this was just a complete busted coverage play. I don't know what my players were doing, but 3rd and 18, no one contains the quarterback, ends up scrambling for a first down. So here, I'm really starting to think of ways that I can stop the QB run, how I can stop the out routes at the same time. Because what you're going to find throughout this gameplay is I stop the out routes, and then he runs, or I don't stop the run, and he hits the out routes. So very frustrating here trying to stop that. I know that's the only thing he really wants to hit. 3rd and 13 here. Like I said, he got a 3rd and 18. I know he's going to scramble. Scrambles again. Have some people in the field, but it brings us to 4th and 1. So right here is where I made a mistake. I went out in a blitz, clicked on, bit down on accident, leading to a wide open touchdown. So now I'm down 7-0. Very first play, because I wanted to be an asshole, come out and double pass. Now, I know you might be wondering, why in the hell would you ever run this? It's to piss people off. As you see here, wide open, Tyler Warren, rat catch, over the top. Now we're tied 7-7. Now, like I said, know what he wants to do on defense, trying to take away all his options. And my fucking safety in the deep 3rd just got burnt for 6. We're in a shootout, boys. We're in a shootout. Like I said, not the best player, but I can get some wins and out-scheme some people here. So, down 14-7, about 2 minutes left. We get the ball at half, need to make a stop. So, get the ball, about 2 minutes left. Like I said, we get the ball at half, so come out in 5 wide. Just want to be able to figure out a way to beat this cover 3. Looks like it might be a blitz, so I ended up putting up some whip routes to the outside, along with some zone beaters, see what we get here. Wide open, whip route, staying ahead of the sticks. Now, I have some yards to gain here, so I want to go ahead, go no huddle. Go change up the play in the stick, run another whip route. He ends up blitzing, get the first down, and go down here. So right here, I'm really just struggling to find a way to score fast, beat cover 3 zone, and also milk some clock. Now, this was just a dumb play that I ran. It is a good play for beating cover 3 zone. But this player really did a good job of taking everything away. Circle comes open late on the crosser, but going out of the pocket, off balance, ended up just throwing it incomplete here. So, like I said, I know what he wants to do. One of my favorite plays that I really do like to run is mesh spot and Y sail out of this double Z close. So I come out in Y sail, and the way I like to set this up is tight end streak, running back on a wheel, put my slot receiver on a drag, set it up like that, and it is just an ultimate zone beater. Someone's going to be open 9 times out of 10. You see my running back's wide open, and I just threw a terrible ball, leading to the incomplete pass. So 3rd and 10, minute 45. I need to get a first down here. Otherwise, I'm going to be in a very bad spot, giving this player really good field position. So again, setting up the play how I like to run it. Need to really get a first down here. He's been stopping me a lot on defense, actually. I have some players open, and you see square comes open at the last second backside on a deep in route. And I'm going to be able to use this to exploit this defense a lot, actually, since he's using the hook curl in the middle of the field. So again, set up my offense the way I like to, put in some zone beaters. He ends up sending an extra blitz. Triangle's wide open, take the extra yards, 2nd and inches. So at this point, like I said, he's staying in his standard cover 3 shell. He's rushing 4 with the blitz, but I just want the first down, so I go in the inside zone, get some extra yards. We're in a really good spot. I take the timeout since I did go no huddle. Want to make sure my players don't get fatigued. We come back out in mesh spot. And the reason why I love this play so much is you can really be able to gain leverage on the defenders, especially out of that slot receiver. Here it looks like he might be blitzing, but just to be sure and just to be safe, I go ahead and run 2 man beaters underneath, then 2 zone beaters on the outside. End up seeing right here he did blitz. Running back's wide open. We go ahead and get inside the 5 with a minute. So right here, I'm in a really great spot. And what I really like to do inside the 5 is I love to come out and run double wing stack, just run inside zone. And you'll see here, it's really to lighten the box, make the player think. And this just leads to an easy walk-in touchdown. Has a really bad user. Just walk right in. We go ahead and tie the game. So at this point, I just need to be able to not let him score 7. Get the ball at half. We have the momentum on our side. Go ahead and putting QB contain on out of this 3-3 stack. Blitzing our outside linebacker and then hovering over the center just to have the lineman go ahead and recognize us as a blitzer. And at this point, running man here, I should have just stayed in zone. Goes ahead, gets the crossing route, getting good yardage. I hit him with the hit stick, unfortunately doesn't fumble, but he's really finding some momentum and driving down the field. This is where I should have just stayed in my zone. Should have been able to rush an extra person. I go ahead and stop everything. Nothing's open. Hits that corner route. Bad throw. Good play on my side on defense. So again, come back out. We go on a cover 4 drop to take away the sideline. Really think that we're going to be able to get an interception here. At least play keep away. And unfortunately, he goes ahead, throws it right next to my user, and I just did not have good stick work to pick that off. That was mistake number 1 on my part. We're about to get into mistake number 2 shortly. But that was mistake number 1. If I had that turnover, would have been able to at least put up another score, go up by 7, get the ball at half. So right here, showing pressure, want to make him think, end up getting to the quarterback, forcing a bad pass. And I decided to get out of that defense, go back to the 3-3 stack, and just play cover 4 drop. Like I said, I know all he really wants to do is scramble with the quarterback or hit out routes. But here, he runs stick, and then I bite down, and he goes ahead and just pushes him vertical, gaining a lot of yards on the play, setting up in great field position to go ahead and capitalize with the score before the half is over. And this is where my defense really just went to shit. Every single play in my head was going to be a pass. Goes ahead and passes here, take away all the options, but no one's there for the QB contain, no one's there to stop him, so he just goes ahead and rushes, gets inside the 15. 10 seconds left. I'm thinking, all right, he's going to hit some out routes, he's going to hit whip routes, corner routes, whatever the case may be. So I stay in this 3-3 stack, which might have been a mistake, because you'll see here, all he does is he just runs the ball down my throat, and I just can't stop it. 10 seconds left. Really don't think a run is going to be coming at all. So I go ahead and put QB spy. And like I said, he just runs it down my throat. I do hit stick him, but he gets down at the 4, calls a timeout. And as they say, when it rains, it pours. Come out in 5-2 normal. Fire zone 2. This whole drive thought it was going to be a pass. Didn't pinch my D-line. Terrible stick work by my user, and he just walks in for a touchdown. So, get the ball out of half, very first play, come out in my favorite formation, set it up with the halfback wheel, put the tight end on a streak. He does blitz me through a hot route. Warren able to have the strong hands of bringing the grab, stay ahead of the sticks, go no huddle. I know he's going to change his play from the blitz and go zone, so we're going to set it up the exact same way again. And we're going to go ahead and have halfback, wide open McCaffrey. Should have just stayed vertical there. Go ahead and spin and end up getting taken down. Now, what I like to do, so the opponent cannot just stay guessing pass every single drive, is I like to run out of the same formations that I pass out of, just to keep the opponent's defense honest. If they do decide to blitz, I can gash them. If they want to sit back in zone, only have 3 down linemen, I can also gash them. But here, my stick work was just fucking horrendous. Run right into the defender, gain 0 yards, but still keeping them honest that I'm going to run the ball this game. So, at this point, it's really just about finding that groove on offense again, controlling the clock, understanding that he might be blitzing out of this formation, which he does send some pressure. And no one's really open, so I just go ahead and make a terrible fucking decision to throw a crossbody across the field in tight coverage for an incomplete pass. Which, looking back on it, terrible play. Now, this is really where I just started to play like a complete dumbass. 3rd and 10, not making any of the right reads, not hitting anyone underneath, really just trying to force the ball where nothing is open. And you'll see here, R1 was wide open, didn't hit it, nothing's open, running for my life, just have to try to throw it away. 4th and 10, a lot of people might be thinking, take your points. I thought about it, I should have taken my points, but I did not. I go ahead and I decide to go out in the tray open, halfback strong, the exact same formation I was in, and was someone open on this play. I decided to make the dumbest read in history, somehow only rushing 3. His D tackle screamed at my fucking face, so I had to make a hot read, and my hot read was to the completely wrong person. I threw it to McCaffrey in triple coverage, couldn't even jump for it, turnover on downs. So at this point, I need to stop. I need to be able to hold this player to either give me the ball back or turnover on downs, at the very least, only letting up 3, take everything away, end up forcing incomplete pass, 3rd and 10. So here I've been coming out in this crossfire zone drop. A lot of people like to call it the loop blitz, but I don't like to actually loop them. I just like to get some pressure on and make them think. Take everything away, nothing's open. He goes ahead and scrambles, 4th and 5. And now here, hold him to 3. I can live with that. That's fine on my part. Thankfully, though, as a lot of people, they suck at field goals. Pull to Cody Parkey, ends up doinking it off the uprights, really giving me momentum on my end here. So get the ball back. Really like this formation to hit Warren on the out route. If that's not open, honestly, nothing else is really going to be open. And as you see, it was open. I didn't hit it. Nothing else open downfield. Just going ahead and taking my sack. Not trying to force anything with the turnover. So here, got to 3rd and 2. Really love the halfback direct snap. A lot of times they'll be wide open, especially if you haven't ran it all game. Get a lot of good yardage. End up getting the 1st down and then some. This was another play I really like to run a beat zone. Out of the exact same formation, just like to put some different hot routes on it, see how he's going to react. And we actually, you know, are able to make the right read, hit him on the drag, takes a few hit sticks, really stays ahead of the sticks here. And at this point, I'm really just trying to be able to get some plays off, get into the red zone, score a touchdown before time expires. Again, going to the halfback direct snap, wide open. Stick work was terrible. I could have easily made him have a terrible angle to break a run for 6, but that didn't happen. So go no huddle again, really just trying to get as many plays off as possible before the 2-minute warning and get as close to the end zone as possible. You see here, scrambling, going ahead and push him up. Johnson's wide open, takes a massive hit, but holds on to the ball, thankfully. So at this point in the game, I'm really just trying to find the good balance of milking clock and also getting into the red zone. So again, run halfback direct snap, motion the slot down, gain leverage on the players, stay ahead of the sticks. That's really the name of the game. Stay ahead of the sticks, keep the clock running, get into the end zone, tie this game up. Now, this player really just loved to stay in that cover 3 shell the entire time, which is fine for me. So I'll just take the underneath routes wide open. Again, you see that backside drag come wide open since he's usually in the middle of the field. Ends up getting inside the 10 for me. Now, this is where I debated milking clock all the way down. But if there's going to be an opportunity to score, I'm going to take it, because I don't know how many of those I'm going to get. So right here, go back to halfback direct snap. Hasn't been able to stop it all second half, especially on this drive. Go ahead and double the defensive end that's over there. Really just playing around, wasting some clock, fake audibling. He pinches his D-line, which is great for leverage on my part. And like I said, just messing around, wasting some clock. I go ahead and motion the slot receiver, motion him back, snap this ball, and we get in for 6. Walk-in touchdown, baby. There we go. So now I'm really starting to feel some momentum, feel the groove. Feeling good here. Just had a really great drive. Now I just need to be able to get a stop on defense. Biggest thing is end up having to go into dime to stop these fucking breaking routes that are so annoying. And as you see, nothing is open. Everything's covered. He just has to throw the ball away. So again, going to come out and cover 1 robber press again. And all I'm doing is I'm shading to the outside, backing off my outside corners, and then I'm putting my fastest edge rusher, which is an outside linebacker, on a spy in case he wants to scramble. And I'm just covering these crossing routes as best as my ability. End up getting a sack, bringing it to 3rd and 21. Now we're in a great spot. Not blitzing anyone, still getting good pressure, only actually rushing 3 since I have the spy. And I'm thinking that, alright, we can get the ball back or at least force a 4th down, knock it out. Great field position, milk clock, kick a game-winning field goal. I even back everyone off and shade to the outside, and he just cooked my slot corner, got the 1st down. So this is where the game changed. I was able to start getting some pressure on him, really going back into that cover 1 robber. And this is what they say. Adjustments, adjustments, adjustments. That is how you win games against players in college football 25 Ultimate Team. Every single play, all he's doing is hitting out routes or scrambling with the quarterback. So again, going ahead, coming out in double mug, showing some pressure, but I'm really just dropping into zone, making him think, going ahead and get some people free. Almost got the interception there. 3rd and 17, 34 seconds left. Again, way behind the sticks, exactly where I want him to be. Gonna go ahead and think about coming out in the 3-3 mug, but I actually want to go back into dime since that's what's been stopping him recently. Come back out and cover 1 robber press, shade to the outside, and like I said, this is what sealed the game. Really need a big stop here. Know exactly where he wants to go. Gonna be on top of Powell, manning up the middle of the field, take away that option, hit the switch stick, interception, baby. Let's fucking go. Can he go to the house? Can he go to 15, 10, 5, touchdown? Let's go! And it was at this point that my opponent started talking and was very mad and rage quitting essentially, which I got a really good laugh out of because, like I said, I'm just an average Joe playing college football ultimate team, not that great at the game. So again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Come out in the exact same thing, and he throws it right to the exact same player, almost gets another interception, but was just a little too far in front of it here. So again, I know exactly what he wants to run. He's been running the same shit the entire time. But this time, I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to shade over top, so I know that he's running out of time, needs a touchdown. If he does get a touchdown, he's probably going to go for 2 to go ahead and seal the win for him. Go ahead and play on this Mike backer here, simulate some pressure. He goes ahead and runs this weird formation. Nobody's open, forces it downfield, easy interception, perfect time user pick, running out a little bit, gets some extra time off the clock, and this just seals the game for us. Now, I know, I could have easily ran another play, gave him a shot, but the way that this game has gone, it was a QB kneel and get the fuck out to secure this win. So that's what we did, and as I'm imagining, he's probably very mad about that. Thankfully, he didn't quit. He just let me knee it out to end this game. Very hard-fought game. Like I said, made a lot of mistakes on offense. Defense really bailed me out here. Made those adjustments last minute. But if you like the content, like the video, average Joe, everyday Joe, college football, everyday man going up against tryhard, just make sure you like, subscribe, comment, turn on the notifications. Going to be dropping more videos here. Playing head-to-head and Ultimate Team. And yeah, other videos, go ahead and show my team, what abilities I run, schemes I run, etc. Until next time, see you guys later.
You're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to